Hi, my name is Kacie Blackman, and I'm an associate professor in the Department of Health Sciences in the College of Health and Human Development, as well as ARCS faculty. That's a great question, Spot. How long I've been teaching? I could say all my life, but to be honest, I'll say for the last 10 years. Sure, Spot. Well, who doesn't love teaching? Teaching is so impactful. Can you recall your first teacher or your favorite teacher and why? They're just so impactful, and you get to get real-time feedback with students as you work with them in the classroom as well as outside of the classroom through research projects. So, as a public health professional researcher, I love looking at how we can reduce, even prevent health inequities for all people so that we can make sure that people are getting access and availability to their basic healthcare needs so that they can thrive. So different struggles that might come up, well, that's a loaded question, Spot, but I'll try to unpack a little bit. So there's different struggles that people might run into, such as insurance coverage or lack of insurance. Sometimes when we think about English, if it's not your first language, sometimes that can be a barrier. Health literacy, so understanding what does different health information mean and how does that impact your life, as well as working with your family members if you are trying to prevent a health diagnosis or you're managing a particular health condition, and how your family can help to support you, as well as the different systems that we live within, such as the health care system. STEAM is just multifaceted, that you get to be so creative and work with so many different bright, brilliant minds across different disciplines. So we get to be interdisciplinary, we get to work with different types of students, and so just builds a richer, more impactful, sustainable research project that hopefully we can translate into practice with clinicians and other folks who would be able to use it. That's a very interesting question, Spot. So I would say currently I'm working on 3 research projects. Sure, I'll talk to you a little bit about one that is ARCS supported, ARCS affiliated. So this was work that we were doing with Medtronics. And so we're looking at technology utilization for clients who have type 1 diabetes, where insulin is delivered through therapy. And so looking at their utilization and awareness of the different features and experiences, things that they liked, things that were barriers to being able to properly manage their type 1 diabetes condition. Wow, that's a deep question, Spot. With ARCS, it's been able to expand different concepts, ideas that I didn't think were possible. A lot of times when we are within our different disciplines, we're kind of siloed, and so we might stay to our different areas, and so it might be a little bit harder to collaborate with different people that are in different disciplines, different colleges. And so ARCS has been really cool with convergence of these different ideas and being able to look at diverse perspectives across different disciplines. So that's been very eye-opening to be able to work with engineers, people that are in industry, and these different sources. So it's been very helpful to be able to expand what I even thought that I would be able to do or who I'd even be working with. As well as my students, it's been very impactful with them as well, so that they can see different types of students and different types of disciplines so that it can broaden their career trajectory. Yeah, so it had been a while since I'd worked with engineers or people in industry. Actually, as a part of my dissertation as a public health graduate student, I was able to work with engineer students to develop a mobile phone application. So it was really nice that I'm able to, again, work with engineers regarding looking at how we can make this, the insulin delivered therapy technology more feasible for our different clients and community members, people that might be under-resourced, so that they can really be able to get the best health to manage their current health condition. So there's been a number of different benefits. I've been able to collaborate with people in engineering, as well as being mentored by somebody that was working at CSUN for an extended part of time. And so to get their insight as newer faculty like myself, as well as being able to work with students that are in psychology, as well as in bioinformatics. And so even though I'm not teaching in those disciplines, I'm still being able to mentor those students, as well as I learn from the students that I'm mentoring, and they teach me different things that they've learned in their classes, as well as applying their own lived experiences in our Medtronic project. And then also with working with our Medtronic collaborators, it's been insightful to see, well, what is it that their priorities are for the project? What do they think will work? What have they learned from past projects? And so we can see how our piece is building upon their past successes and past projects. Great question. Well, for starters, Spot, I wasn't in my pre-ARCS world, did not revolve around seeing robots on a regular basis or interacting with robots like you, Spot. So this is a new start and it's fresh. And so that's been really eye-opening and insightful. And just being able to work with developers, programmers, people that are making these different technology for health has been very helpful to see, okay, this is how they're thinking or this is how they're trained. So how can we merge that together with our different communities that are actually going to be the end user, and what's their experience going to be like? So those are some different ways that it's evolved from pre-ARCS to currently. So we've been able to spotlight our research at different ARCS showcases. So that's been really cool to talk with different industry partners that come to these different events. We've also been able to just share our feedback regularly with our Medtronics partners and to get their feedback to see how we're doing with our progress. And one thing that I also wanted to highlight is that on a newer project that is funded through the Department of Health and Human Services, it's a research project that is partnered between myself and 3 other ARCS researchers that are in the department, or excuse me, in the College of Engineering. So that's been really cool. We're just launching that, so more is ahead. So stay tuned, Spot.
Well, Spot's excited, and so are we. Hope you enjoyed that video. Check out our social media here with links in the description. Make sure you like, follow, and subscribe. Hit that bell for notifications. Thank you.